Hello and welcome to the Teacher Preparation Program Orientation. I'm Alicia Thompson, the Program Director, and I'm excited to be helping you on your journey. So what does the Teacher Preparation Program offer? Essentially, our program provides resources for students who are interested in pursuing careers in teaching. So we have resources like Apple courses, teacher prep counselors, teacher prep huddles, all of these things listed here that essentially help us to support you in your journey to be a teacher. Now, there are some requirements to our program, but we've tried to keep them as minimal as possible. So the first step is you need to submit our application registration. Now, there's two ways to do that. You can submit it through our online Google form link, and if you need that, I can email it out to you. Or you can submit it through our paper application. Now you can pick up the paper application in Social Science Office Humanities 238. You'll fill it out, give it to them, and they will submit it to our teacher prep mailbox. The next part to our program is our education plan. Now you'll complete an education plan with our teacher prep counselors. You'll be able to call or email them to schedule an appointment. The goal of this is for you to start to plan what is your goal, whether it be to complete at Cypress or to transfer to another program or what have you. Essentially, you will work with our counselors to create an education plan and submit that to us. Now, if you've already met with a counselor, that is totally fine. If you can just get a copy of your education plan and send it to us, that is perfect. Hey, then our last step is our teacher prep events. So we've made it so that it's mandatory for all students to attend one teacher prep event each semester to maintain their membership. Now, for those students who might not be able to make it out to our events, because we do understand there can be some conflicts in scheduling, you can check out our YouTube channel. And there we're going to be uploading different recordings of events, some that we've had in previous semesters, some that we're doing this year, to be able to allow you to have that experience even if your schedule might not permit it. Now, for all of those, you will have to submit a online questionnaire form just to show that you had your video participation. But essentially, we're very flexible in how you can meet these requirements. Apple courses. Now, our Apple courses are specialized core classes that include both content and pedagogy instruction. This is just a fancy way of saying they're supposed to give you the teacher perspective across whatever content that course is teaching. Now, these courses are designated with an Apple course icon next to the participating course in our schedule of classes. If you look below, I've actually screenshotted two examples of our courses. We have our Education 200 course, our elementary school teaching, and our Counseling 110, teaching as a career. As you can see, both courses have little apples next to them to designate that, hey, this is a teacher prep course. Now, with these two courses specifically, you also have the opportunity to complete 45 hours of fieldwork. Now, with the fieldwork hours, we place you in an elementary school surrounding our campus, and you're able to do observational hours and be able to kind of really see what a classroom looks like in real life. Granted, you guys have all probably been in a real life classroom, but it's different when you were looking at it from the lens of a teacher. So we try to be able to give you that experience so you can really start to learn, hey, is teaching for me? Because these are those years, that time that you want to spend really trying to figure out what's best for you and your purpose. Now, our Apple courses aren't just teacher related. They do span various content areas. So everything from art, biology, English, geography, history. Basically, we span different contents, and this is just so that everyone can kind of get a little opportunity to see what that teacher lens can look like in different content areas. Teacher prep counselors. So we have designated teacher prep counselors to support you with your education goal planning. So remember when I mentioned that you have to submit an education plan as your requirement? Our teacher prep counselors are the perfect people to help you. Now, any of our counselors on campus are going to be superb in helping you make your navigational pathway, but our teacher prep counselors have spent their time specifically trying to learn about all of those credentialing opportunities that await our future teachers. Okay, they also help with our course transfer and articulation. So if you need to figure out what courses will be the most advantageous for you to complete at Cypress, for you to transfer to whatever campus of your dreams, we will also be able to help you navigate that. And then we also, working with our counselors, will be able to give you a career pathway guidance, specifically towards your world of being a teacher. That is the whole reason why we are here, and that's our goal and to be able to support you with. Now here is the contact information for our teacher prep counselors. If you would like to call and schedule an appointment with them, you can call the counseling office at 714-484-7015. And our counselors' names are Mimi Lamb and Daniel Pelletier. Either one of them can help support you, and they also teach our Counseling 110 course. So if you're ever interested in possibly taking that course, they can also give you some additional information about that. But Mimi's email can be seen below, mlam@Cypress College, and then Daniel's email, dpelletier@Cypress College. Teacher prep huddles. Our teacher prep huddles are informal meetings where we discuss topics related to the teaching profession. Now, some examples of past topics that we've had have been related to special education, teaching abroad. So for those of you who might want to go to a foreign country and teach, experiences of a credential student. We really want to just give you the behind the scenes, the good, the bad, the ugly of what it is to be in teaching. One of the best things I feel helps navigate future teachers is the experience of those who've already walked down that pathway. So we hope that these teacher prep huddles can start to get those brain juices flowing and starting to figure out where you want to go in the realm of teaching. Okay, every year in the fall, we attend the Road to Teaching conference. Now, this conference is an annual conference at Santa Ana College, and essentially they just host different workshops for students like you who are interested in being teachers but haven't yet got to that part of the pathway, and you're able to kind of explore these different aspects to really see, hey, is teaching for me? So some of the examples of workshops, we have math and science exploration, pathways to teaching, learning about Common Core standards, classroom management, basically all of those things that as teachers you really need to kind of wrap your head around. They start to give you that conversation, or you start to have that conversation at these types of conferences, so it can really start to give you that heads up of what you will look to experience should you get yourself into the classroom. Our book loan program. Now, our teacher prep students have access to borrowing textbooks for free each semester. And we do have a book loan list. If you'd like, I can email that out to you. But our book loan carries a lot of different content areas. So anthropology, astronomy, communication studies, the list goes on. And so we try to be able to offset costs for our future teachers, and this is one of the ways that we do that. CBEST training. So the CBEST is the California Basic Education Skills Test. Essentially, this is just a test that measures the basic skills of reading, mathematics, and writing for those who want to teach in public schools or to get a credential. So essentially, this test, I like to think of it as the SAT for teachers. Now, sometimes it's been a little while since we've done math or writing, and so we do provide workshops. I actually teach the CBEST math training, which is a 2-hour workshop, and we have a CBEST English training, which covers the reading and writing sections, which is 4 hours. And these are really just to be able to help you gain your confidence, especially if you have either struggled with those contents in the past, or it's been a little while since you've tried to work with them. We try to be able to provide that resource to be able to support you in any areas that you might need help. Resume and interview prep. So it's really important as we start to consider actually getting a career in teaching that we have a resume that really is able to speak on our behalf, because a lot of times employers are going to see our resume before they ever see our lovely faces. So we have our resume and interview prep workshop to be able to help give you those skills you need to have a successful resume and put your best foot forward should you be able to get an interview. So if you are interested, definitely look out for those. We have those every semester. Cal State field trips. So each year, Teacher Prep takes students to visit Cal State campuses and to learn more about their credential programs. So in the past, we visited Cal State Dominguez Hills, which is pictured here. We've gone to Cal State Long Beach, Cal State Fullerton, but this is really just for you to be able to experience the campus, learn more about the programs they offer, and really try to find a home after you leave Cypress. Types of credentials. So there are a lot of different aspects of education that a person can get into. These are just some of the general types of credentials that you hear. Multiple subject credentials. This is typically elementary school, teaching pre-K to sixth grade usually. Single subject credentials. These are middle school, high school. These are subject specific. So these are people who are teaching math, English, science, subject related. And then we have education specialist instruction credentials, which are basically for special education. So they have different types of credentials. There are mild, moderate, moderate, severe, all based on the types of student population that you'll be working with. Now, like I said, there are different types of credentials, way more than I've kind of provided here, but I just wanted to kind of put it into your head, the different types of opportunities you can have if you were interested in being a teacher. So here at Cypress, we do offer an Associate in Arts for Transfer degree. Now this is a joint program between the Cal State system and our campuses. And this is really just to make that transfer easier for students. And so you have 60 units in this degree, and you have to maintain an overall GPA of a 2.0. Now if you are interested in looking into this program, I can go ahead and send you that information about the elementary education, or you can search the Cypress website, whatever works in your favor. But we do encourage our students who are interested in elementary education to definitely take advantage of the coursework that we do provide here at Cypress. Now this brings us to the end of our orientation. I hope that you were able to learn a little bit about what we provide for our future teachers. If you do have additional questions or concerns, definitely feel free to contact me. My email is athompson@cypresscollege.edu, and you can also find me in my office in the Humanities Building 211A. That's on the second floor. And again, thank you so much for your interest in being a teacher. We really do change the world, and so I'm so glad that I can help you on this journey. Please feel free to reach out. Thanks so much. Have a great day, guys. Bye.